right, we have some news just coming in. Well, actor Vijay has spoken about it. Party workers arrested and later released. He says arrest of the TVK workers is condemnable. Is it democratic to arrest our party workers is the question that Vijay is asking. People won't accept such anti-democratic actions is what actor Vijay has said. He met the governor earlier today and now he's spoken about the fact that the party workers were arrested. People will not accept such anti-democratic actions, asserts actor Vijay. Is it democratic to arrest our party workers? Arrest of TVK workers is condemnable. Pramod Madhav getting in more details on that big story. This is Pramod snowballing even further with now Vijay saying that my party workers were arrested and these are undemocratic actions. He's been very critical. He's criticized Stalin. He's also gone complaining to the governor today.
It surely is. Very interestingly, since morning he has issued a letter, and that particular letter, to post that letter, he went and met the governor. And then what happened is that the cadres of Vijay, actually like in Chennai, also what they started doing is that they started handing over this letter copy to everybody. It's actually a proper letter copy because this is Vijay has written as per using his hand, and that was they were trying to give it to various people. So this is when the cadres of TVK was stopped in Chennai, Coimbatore, and also the General Secretary Busi Anand, who was also trying to hand over these letters. They were also stopped and all were detained. In fact, TVK cadres went ahead and protested against this, and then later he was released. And this seems to be definitely, just like you mentioned, TVK is taking it very seriously, this particular line of protest here.
All right, I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Pramod Madhav getting us up to speed with those details as far as politics brewing over the Anna University assault matter is concerned. The alleged sexual assault of a second-year student on the campus of Anna University on the 23rd of December has sparked protests across Tamil Nadu. Opposition BJP and AIADMK continue to target the DMK government. This even as the National Commission for Women's fact-finding team visited the university.
The investigation in the Anna University student sexual assault case picked up pace. The Madras High Court has constituted an all-women IPS officers special investigation team to probe not just the crime but also the leak of the FIR in the case that revealed the survivors' details.
ஆனா இது வந்துட்டு வெறும் பாஸ்ட் கமிட்டி போல அப்படின்ற பதில் மட்டும் தான் சொல்றேமே தவிர வேற ஏதாவது ஸ்டூடண்ட்ஸ் வந்து பாதிக்கப்பட்டிருக்காங்களா நான் விலகலையா இல்ல நீ பிரதர் நீங்க
The MK Stalin government is under fire over its handling of the investigation. The lone suspect arrested by the police in the case, Gyanashekaran, who runs an eatery near the university campus, is allegedly linked to the ruling party. India today confronted Tamil Nadu Education Minister, who assured strict action against those who are guilty in the coming days.
இது ஒரு மேஜர் செக்யூரிட்டி லாப்ஸ்ன்றதை ஒத்துக்கிறீங்களா?
மேஜர் செக்யூரிட்டி லாப்ஸ் என்பதற்கு நடந்த நேரம் என்பது 8 மணி. சம்பந்தப்பட்ட அந்த நபர் குற்றவாளி என்று சொல்லப்பட்டிருக்கிற அந்த நபர் குற்றவாளி நபர் அடிக்கடி வந்து போகக்கூடிய பழக்கத்தையும் பெற்றிருக்கிறார். இதை வாயில் காப்பாளர்கள் சொல்லுகிறார்கள். முழு விசாரணை நடந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறது. அவருடைய மனைவி கூட இங்கு பணி நிரந்தரம் இல்லாத பணியில் ஆற்றி கொண்டிருப்பார். வருவார்கள் போவார்கள் என்ற நிலையில்தான் சந்தேகப்பட்டு வேற உள்ளே வராது என்று சொல்லுகிற சூழல் இல்லாத நிலையில் இருந்திருக்கிறது.
Actor turned politician and Tamilaga Vetri Kazhagam chief Vijay met Governor R.N. Ravi in Chennai and submitted a petition seeking protection for women in public places. State BJP chief Annamalai is on a fast, demanding justice for the Anna University assault survivor.
Who allegedly has raped this girl is part of DMK's system and their workers and karyakartas. The reason I could believe that because they always abuse and oppose Sanatan Dharma. They do not know the value of a woman and the value of a Shakti.
The principal opposition party in the state, the AIADMK, demanded Stalin's resignation over the issue.
If his mobile phone was on the flight mode, how come police could take 20 numbers based on the mobile phone towers and call them the next day of inquiry, where this guy was also present. While this guy was being inquired in the police station, a DMK office bearer and the lawyer has barged into the station, threatened the police and took him away. Just because we initiated the protest and it spiraled to the next level, the police were forced to arrest him.
The DMK has launched a firefight. Women from the DMK youth wing on Monday held placards stating they were safe in Tamil Nadu. CM M.K. Stalin has promised strictest action against the accused in the case. Meanwhile, a fact-finding team of the National Commission for Women visited the university on Monday.
Fact-finding committee अभी वहीं पे है, यूनिवर्सिटी कैंपस में है. अलग-अलग लोगों को कमेटी मिल रही है. वो जो विक्टिम है उन्हीं के साथ भी मिल रही है, उनके परिवार के साथ. यूनिवर्सिटी में जो काम करने वाला जो व्यवस्थापन है उनके साथ भी आज उनका मिलना हो रहा है और प्रत्यक्ष रूप में क्या-क्या घटनाएं वहाँ पे घटी है इसकी पूरी जांच पड़ताल आज कमेटी वहाँ पे कर रही है.
Opposition parties are coming together and are asking pertinent questions. How can an habitual offender enter such a safe place? What is the condition of women students across the state of Tamil Nadu? How safe are they? These are the questions that are being put forward by the opposition parties as they are protesting against the state of law and order in the state of Tamil Nadu. Videsh, Pramod Madhav, for India Today.
Let's get you up to speed with what's happening in the national capital now. Amid a huge row over freebies, Arvind Kejriwal, the national convener of the Aam Aadmi Party, has announced a new scheme that offers a monthly stipend of 18,000 rupees to Hindu and Sikh priests. BJP called it another false stunt ahead of elections. Remember, a big war of words is already raging over AAP's poll promise of 2,100 rupees to women in Delhi.
It is raining freebies offers in the national capital ahead of assembly polls. Aam Aadmi Party convener Arvind Kejriwal has announced one more scheme, the Pujari Granthi Samman Yojana, to woo the voters in Delhi.
इस योजना के तहत मंदिरों में भगवान की पूजा करने वाले लोगों को पूजा करवाने वाले पुजारियों को और गुरुद्वारे में ग्रंथियों को हर महीने सम्मान राशि देने का प्रावधान है.
The registration for the scheme will begin on Tuesday. The BJP is gunning for Aam Aadmi Party over its newly announced scheme for priests. The BJP accused Kejriwal of ignoring pujaris and granthis for the past 10 years and waking up ahead of elections.
2022 में ये पिटीशन डाली गई. 2023 से लगातार माननीय हाई कोर्ट द्वारा दिल्ली की सरकार को निर्देश दिया गया कि इस पर अपनी नीति बताइए और हर बार दिल्ली सरकार ने अगली तारीख लेकर इसको टालने की कोशिश की.
Kejriwal is on a roll, announcing various SOPs. Aam Aadmi Party's Mahila Samman Yojana promising cash transfer to women and Sanjeevani Yojana promising free treatment for citizens above 60 faced massive backlash from the BJP and the Congress. Aam Aadmi Party and BJP are also locked in war over illegal immigration.
सच्चाई ये है कि आज तक कहीं भी किसी भी रोहिंग्या को कोई भी फ्लैट नहीं दिया गया है. जो लोग झूठे नारे लगा रहे हैं वो भी ये बात जानते हैं.
मेरी इनसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि हरदीप पुरी जी को गिरफ्तार कर लीजिए. उनके पास सारा डेटा है. कहां-कहां उन्होंने रोहिंग्यों को बसाया, उन्होंने ट्वीट करके बताया है. ये इतनी मेहनत कर रहे हैं, जरूरत क्या है? नौटंकी क्यों कर रहे हैं?
With polls just around the corner, freebies and illegal immigration have become top talking points in Delhi. Bureau Report, India Today.
Moving on, there's a row over excavation at historical sites in Uttar Pradesh, and that is only heating up. In the very latest years, Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav has taken a jibe by the Yogi government over excavation drive. by the SI team in UP. BJP, meanwhile, is hit back at Samajwadi Party, highlighting their regime and what was happening during that time. Samajwadi Party delegation also visited Sambhal earlier today. A delegation led by Mata Prasad Pandey visited the riot-hit Sambhal and handed over the compensation announced by Akhilesh Yadav to families of the victim. Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav took a jibe, though, at Yogi Adityanath, saying that there was a shivling beneath the CM's official residence. He said the CM's residence should also be excavated to discover the shivling. BJP, meanwhile, hit back at the Samajwadi Party, saying they will invite Akhilesh Yadav to sing bhajan if the shivling was discovered at the CM's residence. BJP also highlighted how law and order had collapsed under Samajwadi Party's regime and that it was only after Yogi government came to power that peace was restored in UP.
जब से खुदाई हो रही है, मुझे कुछ याद आ रहा है। जो लोग कहते थे, उस बात को मैंने उतना सीरियस उस समय नहीं लिया था। अभी कल ही आपके एक पत्रकार मित्र मिले थे, मैंने उन्हें थोड़ा बता दिया है, लेकिन अब सब प्रेस सबको बताना चाहिए। मुख्यमंत्री आवास में भी शिवलिंग है, इसकी भी खुदाई होनी चाहिए। सच में हमारा मानना है, हमारा भरोसा है कि वहां पर एक शिवलिंग है, उसकी खुदाई के लिए हम सब लोगों को तैयारी करनी चाहिए। सरकार के पास जमीन नहीं है, सरकार उद्यम प्रदेश बनाना चाहती है और टारगेट क्या फिक्स किया है कि लैंड बैंक बनाएंगे 1.5 लाख एकड़। तो बताओ, किसानों को बर्बाद करने के लिए लोग।
अब जब विपक्ष के लोग मुख्यमंत्री थे, उनको नहीं दिखा। भगवान गोरखनाथ जी तो भगवान साक्षात शिव के अवतार हैं और उनके पीठाधीश्वर जब मुख्यमंत्री आवास में जाएंगे तो वो तो मंदिर अपने आप से हो गया। जहां पर सत्य है, जहां पर सनातन का सम्मान है, जहां देवी देवताओं का सम्मान है, जहां सत्यनिष्ठा के साथ में जनता के प्रति जवाबदेही है, वही मंदिर है। और शिव के आराधक साक्षात पीठाधीश्वर महाराज श्री योगी आदित्यनाथ जी जहां पर विराजित हैं, तो वो मंदिर तो है ही है।
आपको अभी भी उत्तर प्रदेश राज्य का जो आपका शासन काल था, आपको याद आता होगा किस ढंग से बहु बेटियों की इज्जत आबरू लूटी जाती थी। हत्यारे सड़क पर घूमते थे, गुंडे माफिया बदमाश आम जनता का जीवन मुश्किल कर दिए थे। उत्तर प्रदेश जनता कभी भी समाजवादी पार्टी को माफ नहीं करेगी।
शिवलिंग कहा है कि मुख्यमंत्री आवास में है, खुदाई की जाए, हम भी जाएंगे साथ में। संभल के जवाब,
हम तो कह रहे हैं ना कि चिंगारी का खेल बुरा होता है। सच बात यह है कि अब आप जब खोदेंगे तो एक समानुपातिक भाव से खोदिए आप। हम तो आरोप भी लगा रहे हैं कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के केंद्रीय कार्यालय के नीचे भी हो सकता है कि युधिष्ठिर जी का जो यहाँ राजसूय यज्ञ हुआ था वो मंदिर हो। खोदिए उस कार्यालय को भी। अब अखिलेश जी ने कहा है वहां पर शिवलिंग है, खोदिए उसको भी। आपकी सरकार सिर्फ खुदाई की सरकार है। आपकी सरकार बेरोजगारों को रोजगार देने वाली सरकार नहीं है। आपकी सरकार महंगाई कम करने वाली सरकार नहीं है। आपकी सरकार सिर्फ सांप्रदायिकता बढ़ाने वाली, वोटों की फसल के लिए जहर की खेती बोलने वाली, हिंदू मुसलमान करने वाली सरकार है। और अगर अब आप खोदना ही चाहते, आंजनेय को बुलाइए ना, बुलाइए क्या नाम वो संभल के डीएम को, यहाँ पर भी खुदाई करे और यहाँ पर भी संरक्षित करे। और क्या मुख्यमंत्री कार्यक्रम के आवास के अंदर भी एक पुलिस चौकी खोल दे।
All right, now as winter intensifies, Jammu and Kashmir witnessed snowfall with temperatures plunging below freezing levels. The situation is similar in many other parts of North India. Let's take a look at this report. Well, as the new year approaches, tourists have flocked to Jammu and Kashmir. Heavy traffic is visible on the roads with congestion increasing. Tourists are enjoying skydiving in the heavy snow. The Met Department has predicted more snowfall in the coming days. In Kashmir's Doda, the weather has cleared after a spell of heavy snowfall. Visuals from Gando Bhalesa show a thick blanket of snow covering houses and roads with clear skies overhead. In Srinagar, a thick blanket of snow covers the roads, causing traffic jams since last week. Dal Lake, famous for its shikara rides, has been freezing with a layer of ice. In the Poonch area, Indian Army troops can be seen patrolling in heavy snow at an altitude of around 10,000 feet in the Doda sector near the line of control. Moving on, South Korea's acting president has ordered an emergency safety inspection of the all-101 Boeing 787-800 aircrafts after a passenger plane burst into flames on Sunday. The aircraft skidded off a runway at a South Korean airport and slammed into a concrete fence when its front landing gear apparently failed to deploy, killing 179 people. Take a look at this report.
A day after the worst air crash in South Korean history killed 179 on board a Jeju air flight on Sunday, a probe has been ordered into all 101 Boeing 737-800 aircraft operating in the country. South Korea's acting president Choi Sang-mok ordered an emergency safety inspection on Monday as investigators worked to identify victims and find out what caused the horrific crash.
Since the incident occurred, we plan to conduct a special inspection of the B737-800 first, look closely at the maintenance management system and decide further measures. The black box that was collected will be transferred to Gimpo's Airport Test and Analysis Center on Friday morning to check the possibility of any analysis before we can start the analysis. The U.S. National Transportation Safety Board will be joining the accident investigations.
Meanwhile, another possible tragedy was averted with an aircraft of the same airline returning to Seoul after 48 minutes in air. Jeju Air Flight 7C101 also reported an issue with its landing gear. Local media reported that 21 passengers in the flight chose not to board an alternate flight to Jeju, citing concerns over safety and other reasons. The 737 MAX makes up for 39 of the airline's 41 aircraft. The airline's share plunged 17% in morning trade in Korea before closing down 8.5%. The crash has also turned the spotlight again on Boeing, which is still recovering from the twin 737 MAX crashes in 2019 and 2020, which grounded the aircraft worldwide. The 737-800 is a comparatively older, safer model, but it too came under the scanner after two incidents in the past 2 days. The Jeju Air tragedy was preceded by a KLM aircraft facing hydraulic failure on Saturday. All on board came out safe. The 737-800 was introduced in the late 1990s and Boeing has delivered more than 5,000 of the planes. Its safety record compares favorably to older jet models and to similar products from Airbus. Bureau Report, Business Today Television.
You are watching Fact Check segment where we bust fake news. After the ceasefire agreement between Israel and the Lebanese militia group Hezbollah, Tel Aviv has shifted its focus to the Houthis, the Yemeni group blockading the Red Sea for about a year now. A video now going viral shows a massive fire engulfing a sizable area, captured from a moving car. Those sharing this clip claimed the Houthis attacked the Rutenburg power station in Israel's Ashkelon. India Today Fact Check found that the video is originally from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, and dates back to 2022. The attack, however, was carried out by the Houthis. This fact check on viral fake news is done by India Today's team AFA. With that, a quick break. Stay with us for the latest news and updates. This is AI Sana signing off.